am a performer. I'm a music director. I'm a composer. I'm a teaching artist. And last time I really spoke to a lot of things from the performance side. There are a couple things I can say, at least from the music direction side in general. Simply put, it's very difficult to get hired as a Black music director. It's very difficult to get hired as a Black music director because, from my experience, there's a lot of risk. And the risk goes in multiple ways. In one direction, there is a lot of presumption as to what people think a Black music director knows in terms of music, because there's a lot of presumptions in what people think Black people know in terms of music. And so while I've been very grateful with a lot of my, for essentially all of my music directing experiences, they've mostly come out of two directions. One being, this is a show with ethnic, cultural, Black music. You know, can you handle it? And the other avenue being, this is a risky production we're already doing, so we're going to further the risk, or at least we're now more comfortable in at least offering it to you. I've had occasionally the opportunity where it's just like, hey, you want to music direct a show? And it's someone just asking me if I'm interested, and the show just happens to be something that I also am like in love with. I've had a couple of those experiences too, and that's been fantastic. I would say the best of that was when I got to music direct Follies in concert at Coronado Playhouse, because that was just all kinds of dreams coming true for me. But you know, there was a production of Little Shop in College I auditioned for, so I was interested in being in it, and I did get in. I got cast as the role of the plant. But then I was also asked if I could music direct it when I was auditioning, which I was almost trying to figure out, like, is this going to get me out of the show or something? And it didn't, because ultimately, as I found out after I took the job, there wasn't any other Black guys that showed up, in their opinions, that could sing the part for the plant, so they wanted me to still do that. But that the other three people on our team, our music director, our choreographer, and our set designer, were all trained musicians, but they were all white, and they said none of them feel comfortable trying to lead any of the music because of the soul and rock in it. And so, again, it was a moment where, like, all right, I'm going to take the opportunity because I'm getting to be in a show and I'm getting to music direct, so that's a good credit. But it, you know, came really all just out of being a Black artist, that it happened to be like, all right, well, you're here and you can foot the bill, so bam, there you go. So that's my music direction perspective, really. It seems harder for me to get the jobs. I've been on plenty of interviews. I've been told plenty of times even that I'm getting the job, and then I did not get the job. And the people who happened to get the jobs were white. I can only take what I can from it, but all I know is that for me, it's been very difficult to get hired as a Black music director.